If you're a Catholic and you haven't done this yet, what are you even doing with your life? This may be the most powerful prayer in the entire Catholic Church. But before I tell you exactly what this prayer is, first I have to tell you who gave it to us. Lucia dos Santos was born March 22nd, 1907, and she lived a fairly uneventful life until the Blessed Virgin Mary started to appear to her. Now, you may be skeptical about apparitions like this. I usually am too. But what happens next removes all doubt. Mary continued to appear to Lucia and two of her friends on the 13th of each month from May until October. And on October 13th, she promised a miracle, and she did not disappoint. On that day, tens of thousands of people swarmed to Fatima to see if Our Lady was going to live up to her word. Now, all that day it had been raining, and possibly over 50,000 people were standing in ankle-deep mud waiting for something incredible. And what happens next would be unbelievable if it weren't witnessed by thousands. The sun started to dance around the sky and then plummet to earth. The people there began to scream and cry out and even confess their sins because they thought the world was ending. But thanks be to God, it wasn't. After a few minutes of this, the sun returned to its normal position and people looked down to discover that the ground was dry and their clothes were clean and dry as well. Now, like I said, this event was witnessed by thousands, many of whom were not even Christian. This is actually the largest public miracle since the crossing of the Red Sea in the Old Testament. So now that we understand who gave us this prayer, now we can look at what is the most powerful prayer in the Catholic Church. Our Lady of Fatima, through Sister Lucia, asked for Catholics throughout the whole world to practice something called the First Saturday's Devotion. In order to do this, you must go to confession, receive Holy Communion, pray the Rosary, and spend 15 minutes meditating upon the 15 mysteries of the Rosary on the first Saturday of 5 consecutive months with the intention of making reparation to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. If this prayer is done properly, it promises salvation. No, seriously, listen to what Our Lady said to Sister Lucia. Quote, "Announce in my name that I promise to assist at the moment of death with all the graces necessary for salvation, all those who on the first Saturday of 5 consecutive months shall confess, receive Holy Communion, recite 5 decades of the Rosary, and keep me company for 15 minutes while meditating on the 15 mysteries of the Rosary with the intention of making reparation to me." This devotion is something that every Catholic on the planet needs to know about. Our Lady is begging us to do this. So right now, send this video to a friend who you want to do the first Saturdays with you. I guarantee you'll be happy you did.